Hello and welcome to another day of the Pull-Up World Record. Today was another very sad day, just like yesterday's. Yesterday I made the tough decision of taking some time off, taking some days off. I still train, I'm not going hard in order to prioritize my shoulder recovery. It's a terrible feeling, I swear to you. It's harder to come here and do 21 pull-ups than it is to come here and do 500. Because the feeling, it's excruciating defeat. That's how it feels. It feels like an excruciating defeat. Knowing that you could have, but right now you can't. I could be doing these pull-ups if I were only wise enough earlier to start strengthening my shoulder. If I was only wise enough to do the things that would have prevented this injury earlier. Don't get me wrong, I am pretty responsible about my recovery and strengthening. I train my grip every day. And by grip training, I mean like power ball and grippers in order to, one, strengthen the fingers, the wrists, the elbows. A lot of people probably ask themselves, how the fuck can this dude do hundreds of pull-ups a day? Well, not today, obviously, but if you just go a bit back on my channel, I do 500 pull-ups in a day, easy peasy every other day, a lot of times for 20 days straight. How does he do that and his elbow not get fucked? Strengthening. Every day, just like the pull-ups. Obviously the shoulder, the strengthening wasn't enough. It needs to increase another step. But over the last coming 24 hours, since yesterday, I started thinking, and I've already spoken about this before, but I started my cut in the beginning of February. And it's been almost a month. And since I started this cut, things have been going terribly. So I start the cut, and all of a sudden I lose this will to train. I was still coming down here and doing 500 pull-ups a day, which was the bare minimum I had set for February. So I was doing what I set out to do in February, and it was going great. But the feeling, the way I felt, I didn't feel like I felt in January. I felt like unstoppable. I felt great, energized. Yeah, just throw more pull-ups at me, I'll do them. The only reason why I didn't do more is because I'm actually employed. I have shit to do. But in February, I felt the opposite. I think I even said it sometimes. I felt castrated. Okay, so that happened. Then for a week or so, things started going better. Then I get injured. So it hasn't even been a month since I started the cut. And by far, these last couple of weeks have been some of the worst. Didn't feel good, got injured again on the same thing. I had gotten injured previously like a month ago. So, could it be the cut? Because the reason why I'm debating this is, okay, just felt my shoulder doing this. The reason why I'm debating this is, I'm thinking about stopping the cut, but I gotta make sure I'm stopping it for the right reasons, because I could stop the cut because I'm lazy and undisciplined and I just want to eat whatever I want and not have to worry about it, which would be honestly me coping out not being the person I believe I am. Or I could be bowing out of the cut in order to see if it's indeed the caloric deficit that has been affecting me, affecting one, my mood, 2, leading me to get injured, 3, leading to the recuperation from that injury being slower than usual. But it's a fine line. How do I know if I'm doing one, the one that I want, and not the other that I don't want? But I do believe that today when I go upstairs, I will restart my bulk. I'm going to try to rationalize this with you right here. So the idea is I restart the bulk and I see if over the next 2 or so weeks I feel like I used to feel and my shoulder gets back to 100%. If that is the case, then I know it's the caloric deficit. If that's not the case, then I gotta start thinking, maybe it isn't the caloric deficit. Maybe it's something else. But yeah, I didn't want to stop the caloric deficit because I've lost 4 pounds since I started, maybe 5. And I look substantially better. 1, my face has improved massively. 2, I look bigger than I did. The muscle separation with just 4 or 5 pounds of weight loss has become incredible. So it is again another tough decision that I have to make that I didn't really want to make because I'm really enjoying the cut. I am starting to look way better. I have way more time because it's less time I spend eating food. So yeah, it is another difficult decision that I have to face myself with in this challenge. But yeah, it's one I have to make. Something has to change for something to change. I have to do something differently to get different results. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just rationalize this with you right here. That's it. No prior thinking. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And I guess this is it for today. Another exceptionally boring day. But yeah, pretty soon the channel will change. There will be some new things. I'm actually thinking about doing a face reveal because what could possibly go wrong? I've went over it in my head and applied it to my life, and honestly right now nothing. So why not just do it? Who cares? It'd be one less thing I have to worry about, putting on this thing. And maybe it would help with the channel. Actually get people to connect better with me. And now that I'm going to change the content a little bit, hopefully all of that combined leads to a better outcome. But yeah, I hope I see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a nice day.